Well, this is the final run before my move to the apartment on my way to Boise. As you can see from this big mess behind me of boxes, I am just about ready to go. So today I'm going to be going through every single room and putting on the finishing touches. I still have several things that are out because I've still had to live in the house while we were getting all this packing done. So today I thought you might enjoy going through my day with me. I'm going to show you how I prepare dinner in this mess, how I get all the rest of this packing done, sort through everything. If it's of interest to you, please join me. It's going to be a busy day, but I think it's going to be a really good day as far as getting all this stuff finished up. So here we go. So what I'm going to be doing this morning is just going through the things that I need in my desk area. Now, I'm not going to be taking this big desk with me to the apartment. I'm going to be taking a very small desk that I have in the other room. But what I'm going to have to do is get everything kind of packed up so that I can just put it in my new desk as soon as I get situated. So these are things I use all the time, pens and papers and all kinds of stuff. So cords. So I'm trying to think of a way that I can keep everything together and not stress about where it is when I get there. And I think this is a good solution. So this kitchen has definitely been the hardest thing for me to maneuver. And the reason it has is because I'm still using so many of these things every day. I don't really know an easy way to go about all this. I've been finishing packing up some things in here. I don't really know how to move these boxes that I'm going to put into the other kitchen temporarily. So I've got like 4 unopened boxes. It's extremely overwhelming. These are my cleaning supplies. I need to leave these out to finish cleaning here, but I also need to make sure everything's really clean at the apartment. So I may have to take these over to the new apartment and then bring them back on cleaning day, which is Wednesday of this week. These are my labels that I've been using to label everything. And these have been extremely helpful. Just put them all over all the boxes. So our actual moving day is going to be Tuesday. So we have basically 4 more days to get everything done. I also need to clean the carpets that I'm going to be taking with me. So I need to take those outside and get that done. All right, I'm going to put my labeling things all in one place. Tape, markers, labels. There you go. So it's very early actually for me to eat breakfast, but I really want to get it kind of out of the way today. So let me bring you a little closer so you can see this mess that I have. So I think it's always kind of hard to see when there's a lot of natural light coming in. Is that better? I think that's better. So I've got a few dishes that I've kept out for things I'm going to need in the other house. And so I'm going to just set these aside. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wash these dishes. Normally I put everything in the dishwasher, but I've already cleaned my dishwasher. I don't really want to put anything else in there. So So I'm doing all these things by hand, which are kind of a pain in the rear end. So I've been trying to go through food in my freezer and my refrigerator, and I realized I have some hamburger soup. Now this was actually going to be a hamburger salad, but all of the items can go into a soup. I've got a little container of beef broth. So a little bit later today, I'm going to throw this in a pan, and I'm just going to heat this up. It's already pre-cooked. I'm just going to heat it up for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to have that for dinner. Time to pack up my Margaritaville frozen concoction maker. I use this all summer, every summer, to make the kids snow cones. And I also use it for my margaritas. And it is so fast and wonderful to use. Oh, I would recommend this to anybody that loves like frozen treats. This thing is great. You just fill up the top with ice. And I leave mine outside under the patio all summer. I just used it yesterday. And then I'll wash it next year. But that's it. It's pretty simple to use and to store. There we go. Put the lid on. Just like so. You just twist it until it goes into place. It's got a certain way it's got to go. There you go. And I just lock it closed. And this is a little thing that comes with it that shows exactly like how much alcohol if you were to actually make margaritas. So I'm just going to box that up. I'm going to wrap this up with a separate piece of paper. Actually, I have the plastic. So this will just go to our storage unit until next year. I'm going to tape everything up real good. So that'll be nice until next year. I'm just going to write on here storage. And I'll see you next summer. Margaritaville. Oh. Well, we had a little party yesterday out by the pool with several kids over here and adults. So I had some towels drying. I'm just going to throw them in the washer and pick up all the pool toys. Well, that took the better part of my morning. I just got a safe deposit box opened and it took like an hour and a half. An hour and a half I did not have. So right now what I'm gonna do is get my soup cooking so that that is ready when we are ready to have some lunch, dinner type thing. And I'm gonna get that going right now. So all I'm gonna do to get my soup going is I'm gonna add some frozen beef broth. I'm gonna throw this in the pan here. All right, so this will melt real fast because I've got the I've got this cooking over my pan. So I'm just gonna let this beef broth melt. I've got it on high, and then I'm gonna be adding my vegetables and meat in a moment. Trying to use up as much food as I can before we get over to the other house. I've got some chopped onions, and although there's some in there, I'm also going to put a few in my soup. All right, our broth is just melting away. And so I think it's safe. I can go ahead and add my hamburger salad, which is going to be a hamburger soup. Now I do have a little cheese in here that I had from this leftover hamburger salad. It's gonna cook up just fine. I was thinking of putting a can of corn in here, but I decided against it. I think instead I've got a little bit of cabbage. I think I'm gonna throw that in there. That always makes it taste really good. That is all I am going to do for my soup. All I want to do is get this cooking up, and this is going to be very tasty. I've already got all my seasonings in it. Everything's done. This is my soup right now. I'll show it to you just as soon as it's finished. Well, I have been packing all day long. I am exhausted, but I'm going to be taking a load of things over to the apartment, and I thought you might enjoy an apartment tour tonight before we call it a day. All right, so it's vacant right now. And all I did today was bring over some borax and a few things so that I could make sure to keep the bugs out, just in case there are any. I don't see any signs, but this is a little entryway. And you come in, and there's a very cozy family room. But that'll do us just fine. We just need a place for the couch and TV. Here's a little covered patio that we could sit out on if we had any furniture, which we don't. And this is a dining room, but I actually am going to use this for storage because I did get rid of my kitchen table. And this is the kitchen. As you can see, it's got a very minimal amount of cupboards, but you know what? I think this is gonna work out just fine. I'm not too worried about it. It came with a refrigerator, so I don't have to fiddle with that. It also has a washer and dryer in here, and they're full size, so I'm not gonna have to deal with my washer and dryer either. The first bedroom here is gonna be the bedroom that I'm gonna take. Now, I think I told you how I'm gonna work this out with my husband, because this is only for a few months and we're trying to figure out like how to run our businesses, how to be able to maneuver, working early or working late. So I'm actually gonna put my desk in my bedroom. He's gonna put his desk in the second bedroom. Then when we get to the other house, we'll actually have offices, so it isn't gonna be a big thing. This is a nice big walk-in closet. As you can see, I put borax all along the floor. This is really good to keep bugs out. I'm gonna sweep it into the cracks the best I can, but in all honesty, I don't care. I don't like bugs. And I have a nice ceiling fan in this room, a nice view out the window, and what I like is that there's no one on the other side of this wall. So I think that's going to be nice and quiet for me at night. And on the other side of the living room is the second room that my husband's gonna take. He's gonna set up his desk. He's gonna set up the bed that right now we have in our guest room. And he's gonna use this. Both of the rooms have nice big walk-in closets. And they also each have their own bathroom attached to them. So I just hung up a shower curtain in his. I have an identical one going in mine. And there you go. I think we have everything we need for the time being. So let's see, in about 30 seconds, you got the whole apartment tour. So all I did was I brought a few things over that I can put away, and I'm gonna clean a little bit right now, and then I'm gonna head home and try to rest for tonight, because I'll tell you what, I am tired. So we're like 2 days from D-Day, or M-Day, I guess that's moving day. So our movers come Tuesday, this is Saturday night. We have all day tomorrow, all day Monday. Then we have a lot going on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we're gonna clean and we will be out of this house. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.